Hello. We are going to see the demonstration for Fiori fact sheets measuring point and counters, and measuring document. Measuring points in the SAP system describe the physical or logical locations at which a condition is described, for example, the number of revolutions at a rotor shaft of a wind-driven power plant. In plant maintenance, measuring points are located on technical objects, in other words, on pieces of equipment or functional locations. For example, in a storeroom for fruit, a certain room temperature has to be created and maintained. Measurement readings are taken at measuring points in particular measurement units at particular intervals. Tools that you use to represent the wear and tear of an object, consumption, or the reduction of an object's useful life are described as counters in the SAP system, for example, the mileometer for a vehicle, or an electricity meter for an electric-powered system. In plant maintenance, counters are located on technical objects, in other words, on pieces of equipment or functional locations. For example, in the reservoir of a clarification plant, the volume of sewage that flows out of the drainage channels into this reservoir is measured in meter cube. Counters are a special form of measuring point because over the course of time, counter readings only either continuously rise or fall. Counter overflow is also possible in the case of most counters. For example, a mileometer can display a maximum value of 99,999 miles. Once this reading has been reached, an overflow occurs, in other words, the counter starts to count upwards from zero again. The data transferred to the system after a measurement has been taken at a measuring point or a counter is described in the SAP system as a measurement document. This transfer can be performed automatically or manually. The measurement document is therefore the result of a measurement or counter reading being entered in the system. In counter-based maintenance, maintenance activities are performed when the counter of the technical object has reached a particular counter reading, for example, if you are planning preventive maintenance of a machine after every 1,000 operating hours. You create a measuring point for the piece of equipment, for example for a machining center. You create a measurement document for this measuring point. The system calculates the planned date by which 1,000 hours of machining must have completed. Maintenance technician should check the machine on this planned date. The system then calculates the call date on which the maintenance order is created. You have defined the call date before the planned date, so that you will have enough time to schedule and dispatch a technician. You create further measurement documents over the course of time. Each time you create a new measurement document, the system recalculates the planned date.